Watching Japanese shows and films is one of the best ways to learn Japanese, especially if you want to hear the real, natural Japanese. But not every content is beginner friendly, and some content use overly dramatic speech, and some are too advanced for beginners. That's why I'm introducing 5 Japanese great shows and films that will help you learn the language in a practical, engaging, and effective way. And if you find yourself struggling with Japanese, native level, speech, I'll introduce a tool today's video that'll help you learn Japanese with shows. So keep watching. First show, always, Sanchomen no Yuhi, always, Sunset on the 3rd Street. Set in 1950s Tokyo, this film follows the lives of ordinary people as they rebuild after the World War II. Why is this good for learning? First of all, clear, well-enunciated speech style. Since it's historical, the speech style is a bit formal, but it's not too complex. Also, cultural background, you can get a glimpse of how Japanese people lived in the past, and you could learn some historical things from that show. Engaging and emotional storytelling. This film is filled with humor, warmth, and nostalgia. So if you are fond of these things, I highly recommend this film. Second film, Kimi no Na wa Your Name. This is a story about 2 teenagers, Taki and Mitsuha, who swap their bodies and they experience the lives of themselves. Why is this film great for learning? The dialogues are emotional and expressive. Conversations are clear, engaging, and not too complex. A good combination of formal and informal speech. Since these 2 characters, Taki being from Tokyo and Mitsuha, the girl, from the rural area of Japan, you were able to hear the dialects and some pronunciations. You will hear like different stuff. Also, moderate speaking pace. These characters don't talk too fast, so it's going to be easy for learners to follow along. Even if you're not an anime fan, this film is a beautiful and emotional story that makes your learning Japanese experience fun. Before introducing remaining 3 shows and films, you might be wondering, okay, how do I learn from Japanese shows if I can't follow a dialogue? I'm not that advanced. Fluent U makes it easier for you. If you like learning with Netflix shows but find the dialogue too difficult to follow along, Fluent U's Chrome extension transforms any Netflix, YouTube subtitle content into an interactive learning material. On Fluent U, you can check meanings by just clicking on the subtitles while watching. You can also see examples and pronunciations on the spot, save new words to your vocabulary list, and get quizzed afterwards on the Fluent U app. Also, if you want even more structured learning experience, Fluent U also offers a curated library of clips from Japanese films, shows, music videos, etc. The clips are specifically chosen for different levels, making it perfect for beginners and intermediate learners who find full shows overwhelming and daunting. Again, each clip comes with interactive subtitles, real-life usage examples, and pronunciation tips. You can test yourself with personalized quizzes that reinforce your learning. Also, Fluent U's review system helps you gradually build sentences naturally. So Fluent U makes it easy for you to learn from Japanese shows and films instead of just passively consuming. Click the link in the description or in the pinned comment to get a free trial plus 40% discount to start learning today. Third show is Shinya Shokudo, Midnight Diner. It is a heartwarming series set in a tiny late night restaurant in Japan. Each episode tells the story of different customers and struggles in life while sharing a meal. Why is it great for learning? Firstly, the show takes place in a small place, tiny restaurant. So there's going to be a simple conversations that are relaxed and slow and easy. Also, it gives you a cultural insight into Japanese culture. You will be able to learn traditions, food, and emotional expression. You'll also be able to experience different speech styles because the customers vary from salarymen who are office workers to like some delinquent kids or someone who are so different from just office workers. So you'll be able to interact with informal and formal speech in that show. If you're fond of relaxing, meaningful storytelling, laid back atmosphere, this show might be for you. Fourth one, this is my most favorite of all the 5. Quartet. If you're into more dramatic, deep story, dark suspense kind of theme, this show is very interesting for you. It is about 4 young amateur musicians who unexpectedly ended up living in a snowy countryside. But as they get to know each other, they start to realize that every single one of them is hiding a secret. Why is this show good for learning? It is because it is about 4 strangers still new to each other, so they would use mixture of polite speech style, which is keigo, and a casual style as they get to know each other more, which is really realistic and relevant to real life when we meet someone new. It is also well-paced conversations. It's not too slow, it's not too fast. The show also has an engaging storyline with a mixture of music, mystery, and intricate emotions, which makes this show both educating and entertaining. Last but not least, Terrace House. Terrace House is a good for authentic, everyday conversations. It is a reality romance show where 6 young people, 3 males, 3 females, living together in a shared house, looking for love. Their interactions are unscripted since it's a reality show, which means you would get to hear real life conversations between them. It's not scripted. They're just interacting normally as if they would do in real life, and it is a real life, which means you'll be also able to learn some really useful phrases, how they present themselves, introduce themselves, how they interact with each other in a normal way, in an everyday way, and even how they argue. And again, also like different types of dialects, since the casts, the people in that house come from different regions from Japan. They're not just from Tokyo, so you hear some dialects, but mostly I think they will be consistent of casual speech, because I think from the beginning they want to break the bubble by using the casual speech, which is tameguchi. Since it's a new reality show, this is pretty new. You will hear everyday conversation, natural conversation, even some slangs that are used in a modern society. You won't hear like historical outdated expressions. Thank you so much for watching till the end. Let me know in the comment section what shows, what films you suggest outside of this shows and films I introduced in this video. Do you have any other suggestions that you find really helpful for learning Japanese? Feel free to share them in the comment section, or if you want to share your thoughts on the videos, shows, TV shows, movies that I introduced in this video, feel free to. And I'll see you in the next one. Until next time.